Not a lot of people drive through Clay City, Illinois, but the ones that do look for a sign giving them hope, humor, and a little bit of heaven. But before these words of wisdom appear, the man behind them, Daryl Brandon, has to create them.
I'm used to speaking 20 minutes, not 20 characters.
Once a week, he picks and chooses his words carefully.
Because I'm a preacher, it's a challenge for me to say things briefly.
And you won't see religion jargon from him either.
Words like sanctification, which is a little long for the sign anyway.
Instead, he wants you to think,
those who worship money have more dollars than sense.
Or laugh.
The only way to get to the top is to get off your bottom.
But the bottom line, his words are gaining national attention. But there's one message that Daryl came up with that started it all, and as you can see, it even poked fun at himself.
I get a lot of teasing around here because I'm only 5'6" and a half.
Over 70 churches from around the country hope to sneak a peek at his creations.
People who said it'd be a service to us if you'd put your ideas on your website so we could access them.
3 years of messages are now on their website. And while he's never at a loss for words,
after Michael Jackson passed away, I had put up a sign that said, "The King of Pop is dead, the King of Kings is alive."
Or humor.
Mike, that's not my best side.
He is always looking for a sign from God. In Clay City, Illinois, with Chief Photojournalist Mike Latta. Kate Green, News 10.
Okay, guys, time to get a little serious here.
It's weird.
Pour some sugar on me.
It's just a weird little thing.
Your lipstick stains.
Well, it was a fluke. I got a ukulele for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I'm just kind of trying to learn how to play it.
Tiny bubble.
I was starting to raise money for this Walk With Me event that supports folks with disabilities, and then I ended up playing a song for a friend of mine who made a donation, and that turned into, well, if one person will pay a little bit for me to, to sing a song for a donation, then maybe folks will do more of that. But people are paying for it, so I don't know if they're punishing themselves or they're really interested in what I got going on here. I consider myself a pretty mediocre singer.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
And my ukulele playing is not quite that good. I've got some heavy metal, I've done Debbie Gibson.
I get lost.
Lady Gaga.
No, she can't read my poker face.
I could probably use a tutor on doing heavy death metal on a ukulele. I need that kind of help.
Let me know what your song is. We'll get it up here. Take care, guys.
You're assigned a video chat with strangers from around the globe, able to connect with dozens of people in minutes. It's chatroulette.com. We wanted to find out what's really going on in this popular site. This was the first message I got from a fellow chatter. Then with a click of the button, I'm on to the next chatter. Posing as a woman from Michigan, I was propositioned again moments later. What I really wanted was to find out why people are on this site. Many say sex, others say entertainment. That's not what the police thought when we showed them the site. Even they were shocked. Nude video, sexual activity again and again. Terre Haute Police Detective Rick Decker says this site could mean more problems for parents.
A man was exposing himself. This just, again, parents have got to be so careful of what their kids, what sites they're on.
In the time we've been on the website, we've met 4 teenagers, and that's probably not uncommon. If you check out the homepage, it says you need to be 16 to use the service, but no one polices the website.
Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you can get on this site at 16 years old.
The majority of the people I found on the site were middle-aged men and a few teens. Get this, in 1 hour on the site, 7 men exposed themselves within mere seconds. I was propositioned twice, and one man even said he'd like to visit Michigan, where I claim to live. I did have 2 nice conversations with people abroad. Keep in mind that was 2 out of nearly 30 chatters. Disturbing images, possible predators, just a keystroke away. In Terre Haute with Chief Photojournalist Mike Latta, Amanda Jarrett, News 10.
The damage is done.
One of the larger ones we have downtown, that's a 17-inch tree.
City Forester Bill Kinchis spent Monday morning measuring out just how severe it is.
What I see here, these are definitely cuts and things that are forbidden to be done to city trees.
Kinches says 8 trees were topped by the contractor, which means when limbs grow back, they will be brittle and not healthy for the tree.
I don't think we're ready at this time to say whether we're going to take a tree out or not, but some of the cuts that I've seen here are pretty severe.
Mayor Duke Bennett says the entire issue could have been avoided with a single phone call. He's most frustrated that even though the contractor was told on Saturday to wait, he went back to finish the job on Sunday.
It's likely we would have given them a permit to do that, but you have to go through this process, use a licensed and bonded contractor. If you're going to block the street like they did, you have to get a permit.
And Bennett says the fact the trees were getting worked on at all was a surprise. Mayor Bennett says the Ellises did talk to him about landscaping issues, but it was about these benches and flower boxes, not about the trees. A worker for the Ellises was out doing legal landscaping on Monday. But as for the 8 trees, the damage is done. Bennett says it will be up to the city attorney to figure out just who will pay the price. Reporting in Terre Haute with Chief Photojournalist Mike Latta, Dan Klein, News 10.
It's pretty quiet here in Lerna, Illinois. No noisy traffic, not a lot of neighbors. But there is one sound you're likely to hear walking down the street. Everything moves pretty slow in Lerna. Everything but this.
Quickest thing around.
This rusted, faded machine is considered the world's fastest pop machine.
They want to know if this is the fastest pop machine in the world, and well, according to what they say, it is.
Ivan Thompson bought these pop machines almost 30 years ago to quench his customers' thirst. Little did he know his soda would bubble to fame. But what's the secret to his speedy sodas?
People come in and want to know what I do to them to make them so fast. And I said, well, I just put pop in them.
There's no signs for this wonder of the world. Driving through, you might even miss it. But that hasn't stopped hundreds of visitors from stopping by Ivan's to get a pop.
You'll see kids come, carloads will park in front of the post office here and get out, just go buy them a pop and leave.
So just how fast is it?
The myth is you can't hit the button and beat the soda, so we're going to see if that works. Yeah, you can't beat it.
The soda is not just the fastest, some claim it's also the coldest.
Frozen, just frozen slushy, you know, kind of pop, just not frozen hard, just where it's really good. You can't beat it.
And so far, no one has. Newer machines have moved into town, but people still stop by Ivan's for an ice-cold drink.
It is cold and fast. You'll have to come try it.
And by the looks of it, its fame won't fizzle out anytime soon. In Lerna, Illinois, with Chief Photojournalist Mike Latta. Amanda Jarrett, News 10.